So we gotta get going up. I hear you! I just can't get to it! Oh, 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 yes! Yes, yes! Yes, yes! I'm coming. Confidential correspondence. Oh, Section 22 scientist, doctor, name confidential. I tested subject, confidential, did not show any supernatural skills. She had to make mistakes in theory, blank blank. I agree with you. The second test did not show any skills in making experiment when unsuccessful. The subject should be removed, be repaired, transport to parity, please destroy any documentation. Huh. Shoo! Here, another one. Oh. Hang on, I want to see if I can make it to that other one. I hear two of them.
The weather today clearly got worse, just as our moods. We're all a little scared of what happened last night. There were even some suggestions of going back, but that was outvoted. We set off at around 10 AM, going the same Mansi trail as we did earlier. We encountered a small camp of a local hunter during our hike. We asked if he had hunted the other night, but he said no. He told us a story about a ghost prowling through the forest in the form of a bright fog. Obviously, this did not make us feel better. We kept on going forward. Today, the hike was slow and difficult. The visibility is close to zero. The temperature dropped to -24 centigrade. Around 4 PM, we had to start looking for a place to set up a camp. We found a good spot on the verge of the forest, covered from the wind. As exhausted as we were, we began setting it up. We were too tired to dig up a hole for the campfire. We ate dinner in our tents. We had no strength for any discussions or thoughts. At night, I clearly heard someone walking around the tent. I heard them whispering my name. I do not want to talk about it with the rest of the group. They'll think I'm going crazy.
Shoot, I'm not gonna be able to get back down that way, am I? Like, right away. Let's get sidetracked. Maybe. Wait. Nope. Nope. I don't like that. I'm going back. I want to go get that other one. We'll just have to remember to come back this way. Stay concentrated on a task. Don't be getting scared. You're okay.
We set off quite late today. I think everyone heard something at night, but they are afraid to admit it. I walked around the tents, but didn't notice any tracks. We didn't talk too much. We barely hiked 2.5 miles. We got the impression that something clearly changed around us. I felt someone was observing us, and I think the others had a similar feeling because they mentioned the hunter was heading in the same direction. We won't make it any further. I think we'll stay here.
Creepy! Well, query. I guess that's where we want to go. Alright, now need to go back up that way. Right, was it this way? Yep, there it is. Yay. I don't feel like much doing it, but I guess we must.
Eons. That's how long I spent suspended in nothingness. And then this one time, a pale, dim glow filled it. I felt as if some consciousness started soaking through an orange cloud into my brain, dripping with heavy drops, not letting me pass away nice and peaceful. I fought with myself. I had no strength to open my eyes. And finally, after processing this situation on and on, I realized I have no eyes.
How? First we had her as snap, like a tree, but then to go checked up because it seemed sound was coming out from the chamber. Stood up and went to check the readings. He said everything was fine, and then the door started to bend, bulge as if it had been pumping a balloon. Finally, the doors just burst into the room, straight off the framed floor. And out. Shoot! Nope, not reading that yet. Come on. Big. getting kind of annoying, whatever it is. Wow, everything's like circling. Damn. What? Act 3.
And so, we have reached the end. Have you understood your role in my plan?
No.
There are no random victims, and nobody is completely innocent. You may not agree, but when the gates to Section 22 open and the world will see true madness, you will understand that everything I had done was necessary.
Why? Like, what if I don't want to go up here? Eh?
Where are you? Today, after we meet, I see you. We don't have a lot of time. Do you hear me? Where are you? I see you. Do you hear me? We meet. Do you hear me? Where are you? I see you. Do you hear me? Doc? Doc, can you hear me? It's Anton. That's enough for today. The patient's results are deteriorating. Let's disconnect him. Shit! Turn it off! Quickly! Do it! He can hear us!
What the fuck was that? Alright everyone, so that was Kholat. and very good game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I do apologize about being pretty quiet throughout the whole thing. That's just how I get sometimes when I get really deep involved in the game. Like I said, I just hope you enjoyed it, and I guess what happened there was we ended up being the monster itself, or an experiment or something, and we're the ones that were behind the whole hikers disappearing or something. Wow, it's you know, it's different, but anyway, hope you enjoyed, and just please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll be seeing you guys in the next playthrough, amongst other stuff. Peace.